Well, I ended up being off of work today, so I decided to get some detecting in. We've had a lot of rain, which is why I'm off from work. Job site's flooded out, so I decided to head out to one of my local fields and dug a few trash items so far. Been here about a half hour. Just got a real nice hit, high 80s, 90s. If you look right down in here, might have a coin. Certainly looks that way. Wait a minute. Not sure what that is. It's kind of not round. Oh, false alarm. Might be the top of an old battery or something. It's copper, but it ain't flat on the back. Looks like it might used to be part of a battery. Bummer, man. False alarm. Alright, back at it. Still feels good to be out digging with the V3i though. Alright, on the next one. Alright, a few minutes later, and I dug a couple trash items and just got a hit like 50, 51. Figured it might be a button. Only about 3 inches in, but it's just pretty cool looking little buckle. Looks fairly old. And not sure, maybe like a suspender buckle or something like that, but definitely on the older side. Glad it's all there. And another cool item for the collection. I like it. Alright, cool. On to the next one. Okay, a few minutes, a few other targets, nothing special. Pretty cool little floral starburst cuff button. Little shank on the back, one piecer. It's got some age to it. And I'm just kind of checking out some new spots in the field, see if I can get any hits, kind of wandering off the beaten path. So, see what turns up. Alright, on to the next one. Okay, well, I'm just glad I decided to get off the beaten path a little bit. Got a signal about 5-6 inches in. It was kind of a little bit broken up. Decided to dig it up, and cleaned up to a nice 84. Looks like I got my first copper today. Nice. Definitely, yeah, definitely an American, not British. It's a little thicker. Nice. Try to clean it up a little bit, take a picture on the board. First nice coin of the day. Dug a couple memorials, and of course the aluminum chunk. This is always a welcome sight. Alright, very cool. V3i's getting it. Nice. Okay, a few minutes later, things are looking good. Just dug that copper 7 minutes ago, and wandered on. Got a nice hit, upper 80s, even lower 90s. Thought maybe it was another copper, but I said, man, I don't know, it's kind of high. Could be silver, and I might be right. I got something rare. That's definitely a silver. What do we got? It's a Washington. Hey, it's a chunk of silver. Hey, it could always be a 32, what was it, 32D or 32S? Not to be, though. It looks like a 46. Alright, chunk of silver. I'll take that. Good deal. V3i, getting it. Alright, on the board. Silver on the board. Alright. Alright, once again, been a few minutes, and dug a couple pieces of clad. Got a solid 85, and it was only like an inch down. I said, what could it possibly be? But it was so clean, I had to pop it out. And man, does it look like I'm glad I did, because that's a silver coin from what I could see, and it might have some age to it. Oh, please. Man, I'm thinking Real or something. Wait a minute, it might be another quarter. It's another Washington quarter. How about that? Alright, hey, I'll take 2 pieces of silver. That's fine. The other one was a 46. We got a 42 here. Alright, another piece of silver on the board. Man, I could have sworn that was something older. Alright, you never know. Gotta love it though. Alright, cool. Okay, today is looking good. Just I got a copper earlier, a pair of Washington quarters, silver, and just got another 85. Dug it up. It looks like we might have our second copper for the day right here. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Actually, I think it's another, yeah, it's a different variety. It might be a braided hair. Absolutely. Yep, braided hair version. Alright. It's actually real close to the, where I found the other one. I knew I was getting close to the site, the area, and, so you know what, let me slow up a little bit. Got that nice clean hit from the V3i, about 5-6 inches in. Bingo. Alright, cool. Let me see if I can get that cleaned up a little bit. Yeah, there's what you got. I'll see what I can see if I can get a date off of that. But yeah, another variety, the braided hair version, and 2 coppers, 2 silver quarters. Not a bad day. All right, digging it up with the V3i. Next. Okay, next up, another coin. I'll take it. 1881 Indian. Pretty good detail on it too. Nice little piece. Love finding these. Alright. 2 silver quarters, 2 coppers, an Indian, a couple little knickknacks, nice little buckle. Turned out to be a good day. And the sun's coming out. Alright. Let me get back at it. Well, I think it's about time to wrap it up for today. As much as I would love to stay, I got some things I got to take care of before work tomorrow. But all in all, wrap up. I ended up with 2 coppers. I got a matron head. I think it's 18, might be 1838, 1820. I can't really tell there. To clean it up a little bit. And then it looks like a braided hair version, 1845. 1881 Indian, pretty good shape. Pair of Georgies, silver Georgies, 42 and 46. Pair of wheats, nice little buckle, and a little button. Not a bad day. It's been, considering it's been really tough to get out because everything's been frozen. We've had a lot of rain, temperatures up in the 50s, so things are thawing out. A little muddy in the field, but that's okay. Had to catch a couple targets actually sticking to my shovel, wondering where they went to, and here they were stuck. So you got to keep an eye on that. All in all, another good day in the dirt. The White's V3i, digging up the history, loving it. All right, see you on the next one. Later. Good morning. Well, I decided to return to my site that I was hunting on the last hunt, and it's actually Valentine's Day, my birthday also. So happy birthday to me with the first good target. Turns out to be even though it's toasted, it looks like a King George. It's on the thin side, but I'm going to go with a King George copper on that. It's not a button. There's no shank spot. I can kind of see some detail on it, and I think it's actually going to fall in the counterfeit. It was coming in, even though it's awfully thin, it was awful. The numbers were closer to the 50s, 60s. They should be in the higher 70s, even 80. You'll find the counterfeits, but it could just be because it's thin. But like I said, it's toasted. But hey, the beginning of a beautiful morning. All right, on to something better. On to the next one. Next up was hitting about 50 on the VDI, and it's a little round ball. Always a welcome sight. Love digging these little pieces of history. And it was quite a few inches down, but V3i got it. Okay, another one for the collection. Beautiful. Nice day. Okay, next up, I was hitting like 76, and it's about the size of a half cent. And it looks like I can see some detail on the front right here. I got a bust with the face. I think it might possibly be a Liberty Cap bust half cent. So it's pretty toasty, just like that KG is. But I think there's enough detail on there to see the head. So we'll hopefully that's it. And targets are coming up. Okay, nice little day. Loving it. Awesome. Next target up, I was hitting like a 79, 80. I was only a couple inches in, and it's out of the hole here. And something a little newer than what I've been digging, but it's a mercury dime. We can only pray that it's a 16D. Even though it's pretty worn. Let's see if I can get a date off of there. 1917. And what do we got in the back? Just a plain Jane. Alright, hey, a little piece of silver is okay with me. Alright, another one for the pouch. Game on. V3i is on the hot streak today. Alright, let's get back at it. Alright, next up, I had a signal that it was on the deeper side, about 7 inches. I kept hearing this high pitch, even though sometimes I'd hit a 50, 55, and it would hit 91 and 85. I wasn't really sure, maybe it was deep iron kind of playing with me. Decided to dig it. It's out of the hole, and from what I could see, I'm glad I decided to go ahead and dig it, because I think what we have here is another copper. Looks like a US to me. It's definitely thicker. Oh yeah, beautiful. God, I love it when they first come to light. Nice. What we got here? I can't tell what it is right now. The other ones were pretty toasty. It looks like I had a King George the first time, and possibly a Liberty half-cent on the other copper. Like I said, this one's thicker. Definitely got some detail on there. There's the back of the coin, and you can see the 1 cent coming to life right there. And I'm thinking it's going to be a matron. Oh, let's see what we got. All right, let me see what kind of detail I can get off of that. It'll dry up, and I'll post a picture with it. Yeah, I'm going with a matron. Alright, third copper. This one's pretty decent. Should clean up okay. Like I said, V3i is on it. Alright, let me get back at it. Beautiful.